Good morning, Marist. I'm Emily.
And I'm Campbell.
Happy early Halloween.
Emily, I can't believe term 1 is almost over, and this is the last show for the fall term.
I know, right? This year is already flying by. With homecoming last weekend, Halloween tomorrow, and exams next week, I have been so busy.
Me too, Emily, but I'm never too busy to support our fall teams who have all dominated this year.
Here's Jack Gould with this week's sports report. Take it away, Jack.
What's up, Marist? I'm Jack Gould, and this is Sports Report. It's hard to believe we're sitting at the end of Term 1 and at the height of fall sports, but it's happening. There's lots going on, so let's get straight into it. Flag football is getting into their groove, and after cruising through their first 2 area opponents last week, they took on 2 more games last night. They handily beat North Atlanta 20-0, but fell in their second game in a tough matchup against the previous area champion. Next Thursday, they take on Pius at home for what is sure to be an exciting matchup. Not even the rain can stop our cross-country team, who has been diligently preparing for their first foray into the postseason this year, as sectionals are looming this weekend in Cartersville. The top 14 Marist runners are competing, and our Elite 7 will look to qualify as a team for the state meet, which will be run next Friday at the formidable Carrollton course. Good luck to all competing. The Long Blue Line had no trouble last week at the homecoming game against Lithonia, a previously one-loss team. Marist won 42-10, bringing their record up to 8-1 heading into the last regular season game. This Friday, the War Eagles take on Tucker at Adams Memorial Stadium, who is 6-3 with losses to both Lithonia and Southwest DeKalb. Next week will be off before the first round of playoffs on November 14th, where Marist will most likely host either Jonesboro or Starrs Mill. But speaking of playoffs, there's one team that has been down playoff avenue for a couple weeks now. Marist Volleyball has fought their way back to the state championship, looking to claim their 10th title in program history and first since 2021. After beating Westminster in 3 sets last weekend, they will face Pace, who is looking to add a 9th title to their streak. Unfortunately for the Knights, however, that streak ends tonight. Marist fam, I want to see every single one of you at Lake Point Sports Complex at 4:30 to cheer on our War Eagles, but more on that later in the show. Starting next week, winter sports will make their return, but for now, that's all I have. I'm Jack Gould, and this has been Sports Report. Stay sporty, Marist.
Thanks, Jack. Wow, I am so impressed by every team who has killed it this fall.
Me too. Hey, Campbell, have you heard about the new Marist film team?
Actually, Emily, I have. The team's newest project is a film for the Atlanta Jewish Festival who partners with Mr. Murphy. Let's see what they've been up to.
We've all heard of current stage worker Ricky Gibson's role on Netflix's Cobra Kai. Now, how would you like to hear that you could be featured in a short film produced right here at Marist? This year, for the first time ever, Marist has been invited to compete in the Atlanta Jewish Film Festival. Students on the team will write, produce, and film their very own original story following this year's theme, Building Bridges. They need students like you to help act.
Talira is a film about a young immigrant girl coming from Colombia to the United States. And it's a story about her trying to find a sense of belonging, while also still trying to embrace her own culture. And so, what this story means to me is really important. Both of my parents are immigrants, and so my mom is from Colombia and my dad's from the Philippines. And for this story, I focus on my mom's perspective of coming to the States. But I really hope that this story encourages people to be open-minded and inclusive of all cultures. And yeah, it's about sharing their struggles and inspiring us to help overcome these challenges in society.
More announcements about filming will be made in October. For more consistent updates, check the Instagram. London Din, NBC.
That was awesome. I can't wait to see what else they will film this year.
Emily, you know what I've been obsessed with this fall?
What, Campbell?
Marist Volleyball. State is tonight, so here's an exclusive live interview by Martin Laughlin with our volleyball seniors. Take it away.
Welcome, Marist. This is Claire and Addie. They play volleyball. I'm Martin Laughlin. I do the commentating. I'm the color commentator for football games. I'll do basketball games. I work with MST as well. I'm going to ask them a few questions. They have a big game today. So what were kind of the vibes after the Westminster game? What was that game like? You know, kind of back and forth, but also a really exciting one. What was the game like afterwards, the energy and the vibes and the overall feel?
Yeah, so during the game, we started off really strong and we swept them. So the vibes were really great during the game. But even after, everyone was so excited because our whole team, like, none of us have ever been to state, and
Yeah, like, we knew that we could beat Westminster, but we weren't expecting to sweep them. So I think just getting that sweep and getting that game done efficiently was really good for us, and it was also really nice because we could go to homecoming earlier, so that was good as well.
So the second question is, at what point in the season did you realize that this was going to be it? We're going to make playoffs. We're going to make it to the finals. This will be the year.
Yeah, we definitely did not have that thought at the beginning of the season. We lost some really crucial seniors, and we ended up with an 18-person team, which is a lot bigger than most volleyball teams are. So we were kind of trying to figure out our place and everyone's roles on the team. So that was definitely hard. But then I think, we all just kind of connected as, like, people before we got, like, the skills of the volleyball first. And I think, like, the Buford game was a big part of it.
yeah, we had a lot of good wins. I think at the beginning we were just here for just happy to be here, but yeah, I think I forget what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think the Buford game was, like, a big moment because we lost the first set to them, and then we came back and got 3 in a row.
Yeah, we had some really good wins throughout the season, like our win against Woodward. So we were like,
So big game, obviously, as I mentioned. I mean, the whole school is celebrating it. What should we look for going into this Pace game? What do they have to show? What are we kind of expecting going into this game?
Pace has won the state championship 8 years in a row, so we're ready to end that. We lost to them last year in the Final Four in a really close match, so we were really excited to see that we were playing them. So we're ready to beat them. They've definitely got, they have a huge senior class. Like, I think almost every single person that plays is a senior. So they've got some really good players, a lot of people that are committed and stuff, but I think we're going to be able to get them with, like, our team camaraderie. Like, we have 6 players on the court that play together, and they have, like, only a few standout players. So I think it's just going to be, like, our team connection and stuff like that that's going to get us there.
yeah, I think they're a very like powerful team, and we're definitely the underdog. But I think we still, like one of our coaches said, we have the best team chemistry that they've ever seen. So I think that is really going to take us far.
So if you're able to make it to the game, be there for sure. If not, go to the send-out, show all your energy, and it'll be a very great game. Thank you all.
Yes, come
Thank
support.
you.
Thank you.
Everyone make sure you come out and support the team at 4:30 at Lake Point Sports Complex.
5 minibuses will be available for students who purchased tickets on GoFan and filled out the Google form that was sent earlier this week.
There will also be a school-wide send-off for the team as they leave. Good luck, girls!
With Halloween tomorrow, I can't help but think about all the candy I'm going to have.
Well, Campbell, the Marist Cooking Club has a recipe for you in case you forgot to eat real food the day of. Take it away, London.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Lauren Harshaw. I've been in the culinary industry for almost 20 years now. Last Friday, the Kitchen 101 Club decided to make lemonade from scratch. We started with fresh lemons, limes, oranges, dragon fruit, pineapple, strawberries. We had fresh mint. We had fresh herbs. We just started with a whole bunch of stuff that would go well with a lemonade. Then we showed the students how to safely cut them in half and squeeze the juice out using our special citrus juice juicer. We made a simple syrup. So that was one of the first things we did, was we took hot water and sugar, and you basically take equal parts and you stir it up together until you get an almost clear syrup, literally. We used it as the base for our lemonade. I started culinary school 20 years ago with my brother because everybody in our family are chefs. My grandma, my mom, my aunts, my uncles. And when we became adults, we wanted to be as good as they were. So the students then went over and put ice and cold water into their cups, and they had a perfect glass of lemonade.
It's my strawberry lemonade. 10 out of 10. Amazing.
this was the first step in putting together a simple meal. I love the symbolism that comes along with meal times. We sit together, we talk, we share stories, we laugh, we cry, we yell, we fight. It's all, I mean, a lot of it is tied around meals and being together, and a lot of our family memories tend to be around the table.
Thanks, London and Cooking Club. We can't wait to see what else you whip up for next term.
I can't decide what I've loved more this term, the different recipes or the marketing commercials.
The marketing commercials have been really awesome. I wish I could see a recap of them.
You're in luck. We have just the video to remind us of all the different products.
This is going to be a tough decision. Be on the lookout for a Google form from NBC so you can vote for your favorite one.
Also, don't forget, tonight is your last chance to go see the Fall Dance Show at 7 in Woodruff.
Well, that's all for this week, Maris. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at MarisNBC.
This week's poll is Haunted House or Pumpkin Patch.
Birthday shoutouts go out to Levy Arslanian, Jack Dewitt, Flannery Hip, Emily Ramirez Bernal, and Ruthie Williams.
Happy birthday! Once again, I'm Emily.
And I'm Campbell.
We'll see you in term 2.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. But when it hasn't been your day, week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you.